Origo News.
Former Theranos CEO Elizabeth Holmes requests clemency from Trump. Elizabeth Holmes, once the symbol of Silicon Valley ambition, now finds herself seeking a reprieve from the very system that condemned her. The former CEO of Theranos, who gained notoriety for her fraudulent blood testing technology, has formally submitted a request for clemency in 2026. Holmes, who is currently serving a sentence related to her role in the Theranos scandal, is hoping for a reduction or total elimination of her remaining prison term. Holmes' legal journey has been marked by her conviction in 2022, when she was found guilty on 1 count of conspiracy to commit fraud and 3 counts of wire fraud. The case centered around her role in promoting Theranos, a company that promised revolutionary medical technology but was ultimately exposed for its ineffective devices. Holmes' conviction led to a sentence of over 11 years in federal prison, which she began serving in May 2023. As of December 2023, Holmes remains incarcerated with her projected release date set for December 30, 2031. However, she is now appealing for a clemency decision, which would allow for an early release or reduced sentence. The appeal has been submitted through the U.S. Department of Justice and is being reviewed by the Office of the Pardon Attorney after Holmes spent years lobbying for this outcome. Her request reflects a continued effort to challenge her conviction, as she believes her sentence to be unjust. In a public statement on the social media platform X, Holmes confirmed the submission of her petition, asserting, "We are continuing to fight for my innocence, and we know that truth cannot be repressed forever." This statement echoes her long-standing stance that her actions were misunderstood, with her legal battles framed as a defense against a conspiracy surrounding Theranos' collapse. Holmes has also publicly expressed admiration for former President Donald Trump, particularly his efforts to reform healthcare. She has compared her own goals for Theranos with Trump's vision, arguing that both aimed to reduce healthcare costs and increase transparency. In a post, Holmes stated, "The healthcare establishment is shaking in fear. They will no longer be able to rip off the American people in the shadows." She emphasized that Theranos' efforts to create more affordable healthcare solutions were ahead of their time, and she believed that others should continue pursuing such changes. Theranos' downfall is a cautionary tale about the dangers of overpromising and under-delivering, with Holmes' actions leading to a shattered dream for investors and patients alike. The company, which was once valued at billions, promised to revolutionize blood testing, claiming that a single drop of blood could provide comprehensive diagnostic results. However, this technology was ultimately shown to be ineffective, leading to legal consequences for both Holmes and former Theranos president Ramesh Sunny Balwani. Balwani, who was closely involved in the company's operations, was sentenced to nearly 15 years in prison for his role in the fraud. In February 2023, a federal appeals court upheld both Holmes and Balwani's convictions, dashing any hopes for overturning their sentences. Despite this, Holmes remains vocal in her belief that her conviction was unjust and is continuing her legal fight for a reduced sentence or exoneration. As of now, the clemency request is awaiting President Trump's decision. Throughout his presidency, Trump has granted clemency to over 1,600 individuals, including several high-profile figures, such as those involved in the January 6th Capitol attack, former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernández, and retired Navy SEAL Eddie Gallagher. Trump's clemency decisions have often been controversial, particularly when those granted pardons or commutations were part of his political circle. Should Trump grant clemency to Holmes, it would be a significant development in a case that has captured public attention for years. Her request represents the latest chapter in her ongoing legal saga, one that continues to raise questions about justice, accountability, and the boundaries of forgiveness. Whether or not Holmes will receive the clemency she seeks remains to be seen.
Origo News.